Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I want to share with you a bag that I recently picked up, and I'm really excited about this because it's actually one of the bags that was on my recent wish list video, and I had been eyeing this bag since it came out. So without further ado, it is this bag right here. It is the Coach HOBO CROSSBODY, and it is in this cross grain leather. So since it came out, I was eyeing it. I really loved the look of this, especially because it's kind of like that black on black look. So I thought it was really sleek. So I was really excited when I did find this for a deal on Ssense. So in this video, I'm going to kind of start off with the purchasing process and experience with Ssense, and then I'm just going to go kind of a quick overview of this bag. I did just recently get this, so I haven't really had a chance to use it too much. So basically, I'm going to share with you my first impressions of this, kind of pros and cons that I can see right off the bat, and also finishing this off with what fits in this bag. So as I mentioned earlier in this video, I did purchase this off of Ssense, so not Coach, and this is actually the first time that I've purchased Coach from Ssense specifically. I normally always purchase it from the Coach website or in a Coach boutique, or if it's an outlet piece, from the Coach outlet. So this is actually the first time that I've purchased Coach piece from the Ssense website. Ssense is an online retailer. I believe they also do have like a brick and mortar as well, and they are Canadian, and I've purchased many things from the site before, and for me personally, I've always had a fantastic experience. So this was on their website. There was only 2 left at the time. It has since sold out, although it has fully restocked in the majority of colors, I believe, last I looked on the Coach website, at least on the Canadian site. But going back to Ssense, it was on there, and it was on there for $425 Canadian, which I thought it was interesting because it's actually $5 cheaper than the price on the Coach website. But either way, there was 2 left, and then I got an email notification, a heads up for 25% off select items on the website. And the caveat for that, for the kind of like early bird deal, was it was only available on the app. So I first went and checked on the terms and conditions just to make sure that Coach was going to be one of the brands that would get this discount, and sure enough it was. So then I went ahead and I downloaded the app and signed in because I already have an account with the usual website anyways, and I went ahead and I clicked purchase, and then it sold out probably shortly after. There was only 1 left for maybe like a day, and then it was completely sold out. So I was really excited that I went and picked up. The great thing about purchasing from Ssense anyways is that it has free shipping once you reach $100 Canadian, and then it was free returns anyway. So if this really didn't work out, I was confident that I would just be able to return it easily anyways. So with the 25% off and then after tax, it all came out to about $335. So I was happy with that price, and just kind of playing around with this, I'm really excited to test it out anyways. And I think that price is quite good for this bag. So I ordered it on the Monday evening, I think. And regardless, it took about 4 business days to arrive at my door. So really quick, within the week, and I had it. In terms of packaging, they always package things really well, at least from the pieces that I've bought before from Ssense. So it was in a nice sturdy cardboard box, and then there was a ton of wrapping all around it so it wouldn't move around. And then otherwise, it was really actually packaged the way that I usually get brand new items from Coach. So it actually came in like the plastic bag that a lot of new Coach items come in, and then it was wrapped to the nines, so a ton of wrapping. So the bag was stuffed and everything was wrapped. There was like the sticker around the zipper, everything. So it was completely brand new. The one thing that I would say is that due to how it was put into the actual packaging, like when it was being stuffed, likely from Coach, they actually had the strap kind of bent where the stuffing was kind of pressing on it. So unfortunately, as you can see, that's just the one thing that I'm trying to work out of the strap, but it kind of bends out a little bit, so that kind of bothers me. So it's not perfectly kind of smooth, but aside from that, I think even from the week or so that I've had it, it's kind of straightened out already, so not too fussed about that. But aside from that, I didn't see any major flaws. I did find a little bit maybe of like a scratch here, but really nothing else that was wrong with it. It didn't have a weird smell or anything. It smells totally fine. And interesting enough, I guess now that I'm seeing it in the actual camera and I'm seeing the light against it, it does seem like there might be a little bit of a dent here, but I don't imagine that this would stay there. I'm sure I can actually, the more I use it, kind of work that out. And also in person, you really don't see any sort of marks on it. So to me, that's totally fine. So going on a really quick overview, I'm going to put the dimensions of this bag on the screen according to the Coach website, but it is a really great sized bag, I would say. It comes with 3 different straps, which I really love. So it comes with this short shoulder strap right here, and all these straps, as you can see, are also detachable, which is great. Like I mentioned, it is in this cross-grain leather, so really durable and for the most part scratch resistant, I would say. Also makes the bag really structured. I'm actually not a big fan of the cross-grain leather, but I just really love the look of this, and I thought this would be really a great, durable, easy to use bag for when I'm traveling and really on everyday use as well. So to me, I just wanted to take the chance, and I am really happy with it anyways. As I mentioned, of course, it's in this dark gunmetal hardware or black copper. Not sure what it's called specifically, but aside from that, it is really simplistic. There's nothing on the outside. It has just this really nice kind of discreet logo, and I love that it's also covered in the leather on the C and also has the metal detailing too. The zipper is really nicely done. There's no issues and no major like waving or wrinkles. And of course, like usual that I find, at least with Coach pieces, the zipper is super smooth. On the inside, it's just the usual fabric. It is going to be really hard to see, but it's just the usual fabric that a lot of Coach bags have. It has kind of Coach sporadically within every so often on the fabric, and then it actually has 2 pockets. So it does have a larger pocket on the back. It's just a slip pocket, and it is actually made out of their coated canvas. And it also has the usual Coach patch on there as well. And that is big enough to even slip in a card holder if you'd like. And on the other side, there is also a little slip pocket, and it is the size of a credit card. So that's all you could fit in there. Probably fit a couple cards in there if you wanted. And the flap is also made out of their coated canvas, as you can see. So aside from that, there's really nothing else to say about it, but it has a decent amount of depth, and I think it's a really great size. So even though I'd say it's really nice and structured and for the most part compact, I think it still can fit quite a few things, which I will show you later on in this video. So that's a really quick overview of that. And in terms of the other pieces that it came with 2 additional straps. So this nice thick leather strap, adjustable and detachable, and this one has lots of adjustments. And then it also came with, of course, the fabric strap here like this. And this, of course, you can really adjust to your liking because there is all this space to adjust longer or shorter. And of course it is also detachable. So really excited about that. And specifically, actually, I do plan to use the strap on my other bags. So one that I think looks so nice with the strap actually is this right here. This is the Coach Rider 24, I believe. And I think this is just such a perfect strap. So I'm actually planning to use this mostly with this bag. But either way, I think it's great. There's so many different ways to customize that. And then of course it did come when it was shipped. It came with the tag, which I am planning to just detach and not use on the bag. It came of course with its usual care card, and then it also came with a tag, although it does have a big Ssense tag on here instead of the usual Coach. In terms of cons, at the moment there aren't too many that come to mind, just again because I haven't had it for too long. The one thing that I have to say right off the bat that is a little bit concerning, and I'll see how it wears with time and also probably do an update on this, is actually the strap. So I have it nearly in the middle of the strap, and for me that fits really comfortably crossbody. However, as you can see where the strap ends, so here are the ends, it pretty much lies directly on my shoulder. So I'm a little bit afraid that that's really going to start digging in the longer I wear the bag throughout the day. I haven't had a chance to wear it for a full day yet, so we'll have to see. It is winter right now, so I have only worn it with like bulkier clothes. So in that sense, I don't feel it at all, but I don't know how I will feel wearing it all day with like maybe just like a sweater or something, I'm just worried that this will dig in. Of course, that would be a totally different thing for the fabric strap just because there is no holes. It's just, you know, one of these kind of infinity straps. So for this, it's great and super comfortable. I have tried it on with the bag as well as other bags, and the strap is super comfortable across the body and just on the shoulder as well. Okay, so I'm going to quickly do a what fits in this bag. So although it is quite compact, it's not too big of a bag, I would say it still fits a really good amount of things and really everything that I would need on a daily basis. And honestly, if I was out and about on a trip, this would also fit everything that I would need. So of course, first off, it would fit my phone. This is a Samsung S22 case. As you can see, it can definitely fit much larger phones, and I could just throw that in without any issues. I'm currently using this Gucci compact wallet. However, it is still quite bulky for me, so I'd probably slim down to something a little bit more compact, or even a card holder for sure. But as you can see, it still does fit without any issues, and I can just lie it in right there. Of course, right off the bat, I can fit something like some AirPods, and I can just throw that in. I can throw some keys in there too. I have this little mini phone charger, and just throwing all those things on the bottom, really you can feel a ton more things. Of course, I have this little pouch with kind of like lip balm, some band-aids, those sorts of things. As you can see, it's starting to get quite full, so that would probably be what I would carry around with me on a daily basis. It zips up easily without any issues, and there's really no bulging at all either. So for me, that would be probably what I would carry around. But as you can see, if I take out, let's say, the wallet and I switch out to something like a card holder, I probably stick that, as I mentioned earlier in the video, just on the back pocket because you can easily fit a card holder. So slotted in the back right there, I can now just push around a couple things, and then I can definitely fit more things in here as well. So something maybe like a full-size hand lotion can then easily fit in there. I would say you can definitely put some sunglasses in there. If it was a hard case, you can fit it on the bottom of the bag, and then you'd kind of have to, I'd say, stack on top of it afterwards. But if it was in a soft case, no problem. It could definitely fit on the top of there. And again, it can fit without any issues. Another thing I would probably swap out. So I'd probably take out the hand lotion, and I'd keep everything else in there. I'd probably require a little bit more shifting around, but I'm probably going to actually stick in. So I'm leaving my phone and the card holder in there, but I can fit in like a bulkier pouch. So this has like a mirror, it has some dental floss, a bunch of other things that I might need on a daily basis. So that can easily slot in there. I just have it down vertically. And then in the other space, I would probably again fit in this small pouch as well. And then I'd probably slot in maybe my keys there, and then I'd probably stop at there. Maybe if I wanted to throw my AirPods, that does fit without any issues kind of at the top. And as I mentioned, again, you can zip that closed without any issues. So you can really fit a bunch of things in here, I would say, and you'd be good for the whole day. So something like this, again, would be really great on a day-to-day basis. And I think it would be a really perfect travel bag, just because with the versatility of it and the amount of things that it can carry, I think you would have no issues just having everything that you would need for the day in this bag with you. And I find just, again, with the black on black hardware, it's a little bit sleeker than some of the bags that I have with different hardware. And so I think this goes well with a lot of different outfits. And at the same time, with the cross-grain leather, I don't love it, but it is pretty hard wearing. So for me, that's just that added comfort and just being worry-free and taking it with me out on my travels and just on a daily basis. I think that'd be really great to have. But that's about it. I hope this video was helpful, and if you have any questions, definitely leave those down in the comment section and I'll do my best to answer. I really haven't had this bag for very long, so that's kind of my first take on this bag for the short amount of time that I have had it. But I will definitely have to do an update video on this and how it wears probably down the line. So keep your eyes on that in the future. But aside from that, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.